Some weeks don't go as planned, but if you can find your way back to center even just a little, that still counts. Routines aren't about perfection, they're just about returning. This week has been a little heavier than usual. Dorothy hasn't been feeling her best, and if you've been following along on my socials, you know we've been keeping a close eye on her. We do have another visit with the farm vet today, so if I can, I'll share an update toward the end of this video. But on a lighter note, we've got some cozy recipes, a home reset, and just doing our best to move through the day even when things feel a little off. So, hi, I'm Rita Slanina, actress, author, lifestyle content creator, and your shopping bestie over on Amazon Live. If you're new here, I'd love for you to subscribe and stick around if you like all things homemaking, some chickens, and you know, chatty bits. So, okay, let's get into it. Once in a while, I really like to just try a new recipe, but I found two that don't really seem to go together, but I'm going to make them go together because they both sounded amazing and I could not just choose one. I'm going to make some pizza bombs and then this other recipe called Cioppino, which I love, but I have never made. So I'm very, very excited. The pizza bombs I've never made either, but I've made versions of it. So it feels familiar a little more so than I would say the Cioppino is going to be. I believe we're going to make some bread today. I want to see if I can tackle that while I'm in here. We are due for a loaf, so I want to throw one of those in. But before I get started, I want to make myself a little soda water, my own little concoction here. It's so delicious and it's so warm outside that I needed something cool and refreshing. And this is like my go to in the warmer summer months. I mean, you could just spruce it up however you want. These syrups are great. I love them. Do you guys have a favorite drink when you're cooking and cleaning and resetting through the house? Put in the comments below what you guys like to make and what would you like to see me make if you have any recipe ideas. I'm open to trying stuff. I love this. And here we are, still folding, still sealing, still questioning if I made too many. Oh, I didn't. I don't think anyone ever could. Let's be real. There's something kind of therapeutic about this part, though, just standing here, hands busy, mind finally catching up to the day or week, depending how rough it's been for any of you. No rushing, no overthinking, just fold, seal, repeat, like a little edible assembly line of good decisions. I feel like this is where the reset really starts to settle in, not in the big dramatic moments, but in these quiet, repetitive ones, where you're doing just the next right thing without making it complicated. Also, if you've never made pizza bombs before, consider this your sign. They're easy, slightly chaotic, and wildly rewarding. My kind of recipe, by the way. But I want to know, are you a cook to relax person, or does the kitchen turn into a full episode of chaos the second you walk in? Let me know in the comments. So I'm just kind of laughing because today I need to tackle another reset here because I tend to film a bunch of projects at one time and then I edit it once. It's called batching. It's called batching. So I batch film, I batch edit, and I typically batch post as well. But so we're gonna change this out today. I want to brighten this up, swap out the couch cover. I don't know what I'm doing with this, but I love it. I absolutely love this thing. It is hysterical, fun, and relaxing. Who'da thunk it? It's my new therapy emotional support inflatable. We're gonna clean up that table over there. And then I just have a couple tidying things to do over here. It's not too much. It's actually not too bad. But, and I have some chickens that are upset with me right now. Let's go check on them first. Oh, hello. Hi. Oh my. Okay, come on, let's get you some food. I think that's what you want, huh? Hi, honey. Okay. Oh. Okay, there's there. And then, hi, honey. All right, let's put that on our list, young ladies. So, in a weird way, I feel like this table has earned this new table setting. It is gorgeous. These placemats, I just got these from Amazon and they are so cute and they're so thick. I hate like the flimsy ones. I mean, a plate charger or a placemat that's decorative can be flimsy, but this is actually really nice. I love these. Anyway, I digress. This table's totally earned it. She's kind of been neglected the past couple of months, pretty much all of the beginning of the year since decorating her for Christmas and all that. But that's okay. It's not perfect, it's not dramatic. It's just going to bring a little bit of life back to the center of this table setting. Um, and make, I don't know, just make me smile. It just really brightened my day to see lemons and the blues and just that
Okay,
spring
so I
energy.
fixed that with a little bit of summer decor there, I guess. This is still kind of spring. That gray striped runner I do like typically for summer, but the other one was pretty trashed. So I'm gonna see if I can fix it and clean it up. But look how gorgeous these new placemats are. Oh my gosh, so exciting.
Okay, so the pizza bombs are baking. The bread's going to be baking. Voila, there they are. Magic of editing. Those are done. The bread is baking now, and I think it's time to kind of start the Cioppino. I knew that was like the big holla of the day for this undertaking. I was a little intimidated to try this, but I was also excited to try this. I don't know if that's making sense, but those pizza bombs look amazing. I cannot stop looking at them right now. Be careful, you'll eat like six of them before you realize you eat too many. On that note, let's get started on the Cioppino. Let's get our hands back in the kitchen here. And then I'm going to touch back on some other areas of the main room, kind of back and forth while we get these recipes all put together. I'm so excited about this.
Whoops. Oh my god, you're so good.
So instead of a perfectly structured day, we're kind of moving through things piece by piece, a little tidying in this dressing room, trying to make sense of this office space, and figuring out what actually needs my attention versus what can wait. And I'll be honest, this is where I used to get real frustrated because it don't feel productive when everything is halfway done. But I'm starting to realize this is productive. Adjusting, pivoting, reworking your space and your priorities in real time. That's what counts. And at some point, I've decided that we're going to need to solve a problem. Not a big one, just one of those little daily annoyances like my desk feeling way too crowded, way too dark. So I'm going to get a little bit creative here. No big shopping trip, no elaborate plan, just using what I already had and making it work. And honestly, oh my gosh, you guys, this lights me up. My favorite kinds of solutions are these because they remind you that you don't always need more. You just need to look at what you already have a little differently.
Okay, so I've sort of been having an issue with this desk setup. It's actually been very productive area. I'm super excited that I've done this and kind of made the studio more studio. It's still dark outside and I have a chicken in my studio right now, my office studio. So I'm not in there. Anyways, I digress. And this has just been kind of a pain point in this area. I've been really working hard on getting it all removed and minimizing, decluttering, editing. What do we call it? Editing? Yeah, I think we call it editing. So we're still working on editing the space because the reality is you don't need very much to get your work done. And for whatever reason, I like to collect things. Why do I do this to myself? I don't know. So I kind of want to, this is like a schedule board. It's all a work in progress for me to figure out how to get this really the most use out of this space without having like the most stuff. This is a multi-purpose room. I'm not gonna lie. We've got I call it my starlet's dressing room over here. This is the recording studio I'm currently standing in. Sorry about the camera movement. See, so this is a multi-purpose room. I've just got to make it work because this is the space I have and I'm okay with that. I don't feel the need to try and like do anything except try to make this work. Okay. Done rattling on here.
And for those of you who have just been following along or were curious, we're still taking things day by day over here with Dorothy, our chicken. We're learning, we're adjusting, we are doing our best and giving her all the care that we can. It's actually not the easiest situation, and It's part of the responsibility that comes with loving something, especially something as special as Dorothy, one of our chickens. So if if you've already given love and prayers for our chicken, I thank you so, so much. It's so sweet and means so much. And I just want to let you know that we're just taking it one day at a time, and we just hope that she can recover from this. I decided that I wanted this light up higher. I tend to knock it around quite a bit, actually, and that shade just does not stay attached to it. I'm not sure why. But anyway, that's done. So I wanted to share with you at least how it looked when the Cioppino came out, you guys. It just looks so amazing.